Hello everyone. So, as you can see from the footage here, the PS2 is now captured by a capture card. Now I already had the capture card, it was just the upscaler and all that sort of stuff that I didn't have. So, let me just talk through the setup just real quick on this. So I have obviously the AV cable is coming out of the PS2, and that goes into a splitter. So it goes into just a regular splitter, and one side of the splitter goes into the TV. But before it goes into the TV, I have a light gun. So the light gun, the way it's set up is, 1 second. The way that the light gun is set up is it has a cable. If you don't know about the light guns on the PS2, it has a AV cable that needs to be plugged into the TV as well. I didn't have the correct connector when I got the light gun, so I had to buy one basically off Amazon. It's just a regular sort of cable. It is put two inputs into it, and one input goes into the TV. So the AV from the console and the light gun is going into the same connector, and then goes into the TV, and then just a regular red and white wire. On the other side of the splitter is is going into just a pass through, so I can kind of connect both sides at once. Because my upscaler thing that I got didn't come with like a proper AV cable. It came with like a both male to male sort of thing rather than a female to male. So very annoying on that. So that's basically happening there. And then it goes into an upscaler, into a HDMI, and then into the HDMI, into my Elgato 720 30 FPS. But if you record at 720p, you can record at 60 FPS. It's just if you go higher than that, basically that's how they get you. It's advertised as 720 30, but it's not. It's 720 60, so it should be 60 on the screen right now. One thing I will say is that the colors are, I just think this is because it's like, I don't want to say for sure, but the colors on the TV are a lot brighter than they are on the screen capture. But I'm guessing that's because it's a CRT, and the CRTs have much brighter colors, especially on the blacks and the blues there. So I don't mean bright as in, like, you know what I mean, like it appears brighter because it's a true black color. So yesterday's episode that went out, or yesterday's video should I say, went out, realistically it's been about 2 weeks since that video for me, since I recorded it. So since then I got the upscaler. I've also got the memory card that I talked about, the MC2SIO, and I just want to give some thoughts on it. So yesterday's episode, you could see I did OPL, and I just called it OPL, but I've updated to the 1.2.0 version of OPL. The reason for that is because you can do exFAT rather than X32. So that means you could just put the games onto the memory stick and play them without having to mess around splitting the games up, basically. So what I'll do is I'll launch into OPL. So as you can see here, a lot more games on it now. A lot more games actually. Ideally I'd like to have more. It's just a case of finding the right game to add onto it from time to time and all that sort of stuff. So like which game, for example? So I can't even think what games are like over 4 gigs. Maybe the time splitter games. These time splitter games here are over 4 gigs. So from my experience with this memory card, MC2SIO, very positive, I gotta say. At first, when I plugged it in, it wasn't working. And I was fearing the worst because then I started reading that people have had bad experiences with it. So what I did was I took off the OPL that I installed yesterday and then put on 1.0, but 1.2, 1.0, and it still didn't detect until I went into the menu, and people didn't say this online, but if you go into this setting here, turn off block devices and turn on the actual memory card thing, I didn't see that anywhere online. Maybe that's just a setting that was on by default for them, but like, I don't know. Other than that, very positive. So what I'm looking to do now is just play PS2 games for the channel. Might not be for a little while. I think maybe the first one on the channel will be Shadow of Destiny, otherwise known as Shadow of Memory, because it's a pretty cool game. But I just wanted to show off the capture card right now, and why not play a game of Point Blank? Point Blank being it's a compilation disc of Point Blank 1, 2, and 3, as well as Time Crisis on the... So I think the reason why the capture card is going a bit crazy is because it changes resolution a lot of the time, and that's a thing that happens a lot of the time with PS2. So it just changes resolution all the time. So hopefully it won't be too annoying. And that's why the OSU? I don't know. I gotta press start. I've never seen this game, by the way. It was only released in Japan. Very fun game. Or Gun Bullet in Japan. Gun Bullet. Such a good name. I actually wonder if the flashing is going to be picked up, but one thing I will say is that the memory card that's in the console is in the second slot. The memory card from yesterday that I made, the one with FreeMac boot on, that's in the first slot. So it's running the games off the second slot basically. I can tell it's running off it because it's flashing right now at the bottom. I don't think I've got this lined up. Oh no, it's fine. So rather than do the far right one, we'll do the middle one because it can be quite annoying a lot of the time with some of the mini games that we get. So we'll do the top right, and this is just shoot. Oh, shoot until you don't miss. Damn it. I actually forgot, I haven't played Point Blank in a little while, so hopefully I don't mess up too badly. Gonna shoot rods. There we go. So 42 was the target, and then 48 is what I got. I think if I had a OSSC, I'd be able to filter out the flashes. I think that's a thing, but like I can't do it obviously without that. Maybe I can. Maybe there's a way of doing it. I don't know. How many is this? 6. Hit 6. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, I'm not gonna hit 6 here. I've only hit 3. 1. There we go. 5. 6. I don't think the flashing's too bad by the looks of it. It's not too bad on this game, I don't think, in general. Like, barely any flashing happens, so we're going to do the Street Fighter level, which is just the car one. So I'm going to get my hand in position where I can just rock my hand back and forward here. So let's see. It's like a machine gun. Go. What this means is, if you can read Japanese, you probably know what it means, but it's like, what it means is, it's like a deadly one, so it's like much harder. Like normally, like you have to hit more of them. See, 34 doesn't seem reasonable to me, but maybe I just need some practice. This is a fun one. Only hit blue. Only hit blue. And only hit because I'm on player 2. I think it's because of my placement on the oh. I didn't realise it was one of these games. Whoops. So this is basically random, just gonna shoot one. I missed. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's only score. Let's try... Oh, this is a leaf one, so I think you've only got one shot to shoot the leaf. Let's have a look. Ah! Just missed. Oh, I missed. Do all blue ones. All of them. There's like some really fun mini games on this game, but I don't think I've actually played all of them because like it's random what mini games you get. I've never played the keyboard one, where you gotta shoot the keyboard buttons to like. Oh. Whoops. I should have been shooting more, to be honest. You have unlimited bullets. There's no reason not to. Oh, this one here is kind of like Space Harrier, the first boss in Space Harrier. Where you gotta shoot the head. If you've played Space Harrier before, you know what I mean. Now, I think I noticed that the game is actually cut off at the bottom. I think that's just a problem with the game, because it's also cut off for me on the TV as well. Oh. Whoops. So, this is mostly just to showcase the fact that this is running off the memory card sort of thing as well. As I said, I haven't seen anyone actually mention this game in terms of actually compatibility. So if you have seen compatibility lists, I don't think this game is on there. So if you're interested to know, then this game definitely does work. Don't think I got that. Oh, I did. And this one is quite difficult. So it's not that difficult actually. The last time I played this, I remember it being difficult. So we're on it's like Takeshi's Castle. So now we've got to shoot the fireworks. It's only for score, it doesn't matter. That's it. I don't know what that says. Does it say bonus game or something? Or it's the keyboard thing. So this isn't a mini game. It's where you enter your name, and that's not my name. Was that beginner? I thought I picked the middle one. I thought that means it was not harder. Ah, right. Save it. Save John. There we go. Not really aiming the gun now, so... The thing is that you know that you're over it anyway because like it lights up, so that's why I'm not really aiming the gun myself, so it just lights up whenever you get down to it. But yeah, that's that. So hopefully you enjoyed watching this, and if you're thinking about buying that memory card, then I think it's pretty good. Your mileage may vary though. Just make sure to use the newest version of OPL so then you can do that FAT32. And not FAT32, exFAT. But yeah, hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.